Okay, so new camera gear. Remind me that I need to talk about the 8 new things that I bought from Amazon, the thing in the corner, and the 2 things that I just bought at Rajala. Oh, and the 1 thing that I bought on Scandinavian Photo as well. Focus. Okay, now. Light. Whoa. Now, I think. Okay, so it's Sunday night and it's a couple of things that I wanted to show you. I haven't recorded the episode yet, so I will probably do it tomorrow. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow and I will show you the stuff. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm going to unpack the stuff and then I'm going to come back to the camera, show them one by one, and then I will film some B-roll for each product and put the links in the description. So if anyone is interested, you can check them all out in the video description below. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so I bought this one today. It's a 5K tripod. This one is my old one, the 3K tripod. The camera is way too heavy for this one, especially now when I have the battery grip and the light and the microphone. So that's why I bought this one. So it's much more stable, so yeah, that's basically it. Okay, so the second thing is this new lens. So now I have 3 lenses. I bought this one because I didn't have any zoom lenses, and I notice at work when I'm vlogging and also at home that when you're filming someone that is further away from the camera and then he or she moves closer to the camera, you need to go into the settings and like change the digital zoom in the camera. But with the zoom lens you can just... Oh, and you might wonder what lens it is. It's a 12 to 60 millimeter aperture 3.5 to 5.6 Lumix lens. And then it was a special offer today, so I got the power bank also, which is always good. The third thing is this cable, and this is going to be really handy the next week when I'm going to film the whole week. Oh, almost empty battery. You plug this into the camera and then you have 2 holes where you can put 2 microphones. So you can have one wireless microphone on the person you're filming and you can have another microphone that captures the surround sound. Then the sound goes into 2 separate tracks that you can adjust in the software afterwards. And then we have this one, which is a mic mount. The purpose of this one is to put on top of your camera so you can attach 2 things on your camera. For example, 2 microphones or 1 light and 1 microphone. So this is a adapter called USB Type-C hub C type. It's a USB Type-C Hub Pro. This is the USB-C, and then you get a USB-C, HDMI, SD card, micro SD, 3.5 millimeter aux hole. And then you have VGA and LAN, and you have 3 USB ports. So the good thing with this one compared to this one, which is also a lot more expensive, is that you have more connections on this one. I think it's called connections. And also a really annoying thing with this one. When you have it plugged in like this, it looks great and all, but as soon as you move the computer and you have cables here, this is what happens. This one moves and then the hard drives that you have plugged in disconnects from the computer. And you are maybe working with something that's on the hard drive, so that's very disturbing. Also, you can't place this like in your lap because then you will bend this one, which can put unnecessary pressure on the ports, which is not so good. So that's why I bought this one. Okay, so the next thing. And then we have this one, and this is called a SmallRig cold shoe, and it works like this. As you can see on this one, you can put this on top of your camera, and then you can attach things up here, and then you can, by adjusting this one, you can actually turn this and get the angle that you want. But you can also remove this one at the bottom and then attach this one on the tripod. You might need to remove this screw right here. So now you can put the camera on top of this, and when you put your legs out like this, you don't have to worry about having the camera straight and adjusting the legs. You can just put them out and then just adjust this one. It will go much faster than adjusting the legs. There's just one little problem with this that I notice now. When you attach this one, you can't really screw this because it gets stuck to this one. Well, you can screw it before you put it on, but then you like lose the purpose of having this one. I hope you understand what I mean when I said you put this on top of this and then you adjust this and this and then I have this filter, and it's not this big, this is just a case. So this is how it looks, and it's a polarized filter. So right now I have a UV filter and I have a ND filter. An ND filter is like having sunglasses on your camera. So it will not be as light when you're filming outside. When it's the middle of the day and the sun is shining, it's really good to have the ND filter to like get the information back from the sky instead of blowing it out completely. So the polarized filter is pretty much as a ND filter. The difference that I learned is that you get more color with the polarized filter. Also, it's less reflections in the water, for example. To be honest, I don't remember more than that. I just saw when they were comparing different filters, and I really liked the result from the polarized filter. So that's why I bought it. You will see the biggest difference when I'm filming outside with this one. So I will probably make a test in the future where you can see where I compare with the polarized filter, the ND filter, and without any filters. So you can see the difference. And then we have this, and this has nothing to do with the camera, but it's for the cables. So you put it on the, you can put it wherever actually, and then you just put the cable in this one. So for example, it's glue here at the back, so you remove this one, and then you put it to anything, like this, and then you put the cable here. Oh. So now you have your cables organized. I really recommend these. These are really cheap and really handy. And then we have cable ties. And it's not what you think it is, or actually it is, but I think everyone has seen one of these. But the good thing with these is this. When you have used it, you can just click here. And then you can use it again. 100 reusable cable ties. I think it was like €6 or something. Also, if you don't know, all my gear is on my Pinterest. So if you go to my Pinterest, pinterest.com/David Lindgren, you can go to either my wish list or my camera setup. There are two different pin boards, and on each pin board you can find a link to that product, so you can order it if you want to. Oh, and the last thing is the thing that I have on top of the camera right now, which is a small LED light. I can film it with my cell phone, so you can see. It's really small and handy, and it's pretty strong to be that size, and it's perfect because one, you can always bring it with you, you can have it in your pocket, you can just put it in your backpack, and two, you can attach things on every side of the light. So you can attach another light, you can attach a microphone, a screen. Okay, so this is how it looks. I will turn it down so you can see. Looks like that. The only problem with it is that you can't adjust the temperature. You can just turn it on and off and adjust the brightness. But as you can see, it's really small and handy. So if you want to see the difference on using the light and not using the light, now I have it on max, and if I turn it off, looks like that. Oh, and the last thing. Ta-da! Have you seen something this beautiful? I think everyone that are watching knows what this is, but if you don't know, it's a gimbal, and the purpose of this is to stabilize the footage. So you put the camera here, and then you have your hand right here, and then you can pretty much run around, film, and still get the stable footage, because these axes, yeah, these three things will stabilize the footage for you. And you can also turn this down like this, or you can turn it out if you want to put it down on the ground. I think I bought this like 2 weeks ago. I haven't had time to use it, and you have to stabilize everything, and then you have to charge the batteries, of course, and yeah, there are like special techniques on how to use it, but I'm going to use it the first time on Wednesday actually. So, and now it's Monday, so I need to learn it, so really looking forward to using this one. That will be it for this week. Thank you so much for watching this video. It's a very intense period right now with work and a lot of stuff happening. I hope that I can put more time into these vlogs further on. But I'm trying to document as good as possible, because I think it's important to share what I'm going through, what I'm learning, what new equipment that I buy. Because I want to share what's happening and my development and the things that I buy along the way, because I want to like give back, and I want to be able to look back at this and see where I was at this stage of my career. So that's it. See you in the next episode. Take care. Bye. Okay, so now it's stuck. Is it just me being stupid, or how do you remove this one? If you look here, when I turn this one, nothing is moving. Maybe it's not supposed to be here. Oh, okay. Okay, so when you screw this until it's stuck at the bottom, you can turn this one and get it off. So, in case anyone stumble into the same problem.